I almost did not RSVP to go to the Minecraft movie yesterday because I was like, oh, I really do not care about seeing the Minecraft movie. And it turns out the Minecraft movie was pretty fucking great because it was stupid as all hell. And it was like, it took itself seriously in some ways, but also not. And so I do recommend it. I think Jack Black did great just because he like went all in on like talking about shit. It'd be like, this is my stash full of diamonds and diamond armor and stuff. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Yes. So they say stuff like that too. There's a part where they go in a tunnel and then they're in the darkness. And then he goes, oh, I forgot this is where my creeper farm is. And then the main kid is like, why would you make more of them or something like that? Or why would you breed them? Which was hilarious. Because it's like, that showed that they actually sort of like thought about the source material, right? Because it could have just been all very superficial, like easy Minecraft shit. It was a total meme fest. Jason Momoa and Jack Black have this like rivalry in it. Except it's a one-sided rivalry where Jason Momoa's character is just a fucking asshole and is so stupid. And I liked, which Ped made this point, but he said like, it feels like a good adaptation because they don't try to like explain anything or like make it like realistic, I guess is what I would say. Because they go and they get a crafting table. Also, it's so funny to hear Jack Black say things like, this is a crafting table or something like that. And so they have a crafting table and they literally put like small iron ingots on the crafting table and sticks. And then it just turns into a sword. And I thought that was so funny because they could have just like had like an actual blacksmith or something, but they use Minecraft shit, so it was pretty funny. Viz T, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're talking about the Minecraft movie. And you know what? I recommend it. There was a part in the Minecraft movie where a character was introduced and they kind of subverted expectations. And Simon was laughing so fucking hard that everyone in the theater was like looking around to see who was laughing, and it was Simon. And Simon was laughing so hard that he was crying, apparently. Harry Berry sat next to him. And I thought that was great because it was a really funny bit. Also, hearing Simon absolutely lose his fucking mind over it was great. I'm seeing the version without the finished visuals with friends next week. Are they showing that in theaters too? Because I did think some of it, like, I hated the villagers because they had gross, like, flesh cube heads. Was there a Yogscast reference? I was saying that I should, spread this propaganda that, Israfel was in the background of, like, a single frame. But I didn't notice any. However, there were many moments where I thought that Steve and Garrett, who was Jason Momoa, could have been replaced by Simon and Lewis, because I thought it would be fucking funny. And I said there was a Yogscast reference because there's a moment when Jason Momoa falls into a mine shaft, basically, or like just a hole in the ground, and he's down there and he hits one block just with his fist that's cobblestone, and then there's a tunnel leading away from that hole that's lit up with torches, and I was like, just like the tunnel that was by the nether portal outside of the Yog cave. And they were laughing. And also it was really funny because, so I'm gonna do spoilers Not for the film, but for some Sim Sundays, but I think I already told you about it the other day. But one thing we played the other day, which, bro... So me and Lewis recorded Storage Hunter Simulator. You see this? No, it's behind me. Did he just leave it on? No. This is like recycling sim. Let me see on the store page. I think it tells you how many hours your friends have in the game. So this would have to be, I think, so Lewis has 11.7 hours played recently, which does not include our Sim Sunday time, which is on my account, which is like an hour and a half or something. There's, as far as I'm aware, there's not conveyor belts. And I don't think Lewis is like tabbed out, because it would say he was away, right? It would say ZZZ on it, like sleepy ZZZZZ. More hours. It could be more hours. 4 friends on the game if I click this. 11.7 hours. So we played it, and Lewis got really into it, and especially got really into it because I did my fucking country voice that he thinks is so funny. And he was like, this is just like Florida, isn't it? And I was like, you went to such a nice part of Florida. I don't think this looks like anywhere you went at all while you were here. Or while you were there, but sure. But what was really funny, and I wish I was sat next to Lewis during the Minecraft movie, but he was just a bit farther away from me, was part of the plot is that Jason Momoa's character gets something really important in a fucking storage container auction. And while that was happening, I kept turning around looking at Lewis, and I don't think he knew where I was in the theater, but I wanted to be like, Leo Point, that's us the other day, literally. And afterwards I was talking to Lewis about it, and I was like, oh my god, literally. Storage Wars. And he was like, I know. He's like, I kind of wish we had recorded it after we saw the movie, because we could have talked about it. But it was so funny. Oh my gosh.